Thank you, Perpie, for joining us here today on CKUA. It's an absolute pleasure to have you join us again. This is the second time that we've spoken with you about your music this year.
Right.
Very exciting stuff. You spoke of us a little while back when you were spotlighted as the ICAI Artist of the Month. What have you been up to since then?
Well, in July, my debut album was released, and I've seen so much reception for that and so much support. And two of the tracks from that album were nominated for the YYC Music Awards, and so that's been really beautiful, and getting the support of community and everyone just voting for the People's Choice Awards. So that's like three nominations on the YYC. So Memoirs of Koi and The Landing came up on the nominations, and then after that, I'm also working on the final installation, or the third and final edition of EJ Live, a concert series I started back in 2021, and this will be the final edition, and it's featuring most of the works from my album and a few more that I've written, and I'll be accompanied by the Calgary Jazz Orchestra, and I'm featuring Elevate Kids Choir from FAC. So that's what's up, and it's happening on September 23rd at the Bella Concert Hall.
That's incredible. And of course, we're going to touch on that concert a bit more coming up soon here. And congratulations on getting your debut album out there and for the support that your tracks are getting from it. That's awesome to hear. And I guess, before that album, if we kind of take a look back, and this is kind of the reason we're talking today about your involvement with ICAI's mentorship program, which is kind of what led up to you being one of the artists of the month with ICAI. They're renaming this program to the Newcomer Arts Professional Program. You're an alumnus of that program. And what can you tell us about it?
There's so much to say about that program. It's so important for any newcomer, not just even newcomer artists, for artists in general to have that level of support beyond just connecting with all the cohorts or having time with your mentor, but really just having someone who's got your back, like a team of people who are looking out for you and sending you all of the support and resources and bringing you education and helping you be grounded in this place that you now call home. Because as a newcomer, it can be tough. When I arrived here in 2019, for the first 2 years, I literally knew nothing and nobody in the arts. Like, it was so hard to find my foot, and programs like this just helps you to believe in, sharing that work again, because obviously you're an artist from where you're coming, but then being here, you're a newcomer and you need that connection, you need that space. And then the mentorship piece, having someone you can always talk to, you can be accountable to, you can reach out to for support, for help, for advice. In my place, I had it for like we had a weekly get together, an hour weekly time of just chatting about life, about music, about work, about projects, and it was so helpful. So for every newcomer, I find that this is not just one of the programs to check off on your books. It is really impactful. It just helps you set your tone and be grounded here, be able to contribute to the society, and be able to take in what is available on ground already, and be part of a thriving art scene, really, I would say.
And let's talk a bit about that finale that's coming up on September 23rd. It's a concert series featuring yourself and the Calgary Jazz Orchestra, among others. Can you tell us a bit more about that? Maybe, is there anything in particular that you're really excited about?
Honestly, excited about all of it, every bit of it.
Fair.
Yes, not just because it's the final installation. Yeah, it's been a journey, and just as the title, which says journey, and the theme this year is the gathering. We're literally gathering, and the goal is just to be in community and share art and share music and just be in one space in that very beautiful Bella Concert Hall and taking music. And all of this music, honestly, I think the most special piece is that everything that will be featured on stage, except one piece, has been written here on the soil in Calgary. I wrote those materials within those times, between 2021 and today, like when I moved to Canada. And so having this opportunity to share this work, and I have three more compositions that's like an extension of the album, and having to play with the Calgary Jazz Orchestra. They sound amazing. I met with them once already, and I'm like really excited. Johnny Summers and the Elevate Kids Choir, and just having a representation of things that fuel my childhood. EJ started as a literally and just a space to recreate my childhood experience, my
Hmm.
childhood memory of community, of love, of sound, of music. And it has grown to this now. And last year we sold out and couldn't take more people at the Studio Bell. So we're going for a bigger space at the Bella this year so we can take in more people and enjoy that ambience, that environment of just being together and enjoying music. And I'm honored to be doing works that I wrote on this soil in Treaty 7 in this space and with Calgary musicians. It's just a blessing.
So I think in the spirit of, this idea of community and coming together and celebrating art, if we can perhaps get some closing thoughts from you, in your opinion, why is it important to support budding artists in our community like yourself?
Hmm. Everything depends on that, literally. Everything, every success. And like they say, what's this word in Swahili? Ubuntu, like it's a community piece where you know that our success or your success is shared and my success is shared. And so for newcomer artists, getting the support of community is literally everything. Everything depends on that because for a newcomer, you literally don't know where to go. And even if you knew people before coming here, unlike me, I didn't know anybody. I just knew of one family. But in the music scene, I knew nothing at all. This makes a lot of difference, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. It makes a whole lot of difference having communities stand up and say, welcome here. You can create here. You can make music here. You are welcome. You can be anything you want to be. Everything depends on that. The future of the art scene here, the future of attracting more artists and keeping retaining artists, and like we hear artists are leaving Calgary and trying to go to Vancouver or go to Toronto where it's more exciting. But the future of having this place continue to thrive in the arts depends on how we welcome newcomers and how we support them. For the artist who is a newcomer, it is a very, very tough journey. So every little piece of support, comfort, just being there, it makes a whole lot of difference. And I've been honored. I've been blessed to have all of those, and I cannot complain but thank the entire city of Calgary, the entire community. It's been amazing the amount of support that I've seen. So thank you.